Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Crash Bandicoot 4. So we're continuing through World 3. And we're starting off today with our second pirate level, Hook, Line and Sinker, and this is the first one to introduce one of the new playable characters for Crash 4. There's a grand total of, if I remember correctly, there's a grand total of 4 playable characters. There's Crash and Coco, who basically play the same. You can also play as Dr. Cortex later on, as well as Dingodile, who was a villain in Crash 2. Yeah, Crash 2. And this person, you get to play as alternate dimension Tawna, who has a bit of a redesign from her original version in Crash 1 and Crash 1 Insane. I think originally they were talking about, from what I heard anyway, they were going to talk about just making this like the new version of Tawna and make her a playable character. Well, shit. Not getting all the boxes in this one. Oh well. But then they basically decided to say screw it and basically made her an alternate dimension version. Oh, Tom, you've gone. Please go back. Thank you. There you go. Gem. So yeah, Tawna, she doesn't have. She's quite different from a lot of the characters, and that is actually for the three other characters. They have a lot that's different from Crash and Coco. So Tawna has a long-range kind of grappling hook, which can stun enemies and also break boxes that are in the background and stuff like that. She doesn't have a spin move, but she has a low kick. The angle of which for it is a bit weird. Well, that didn't work. There you go. She runs, I think her speed is just as fast as all the other characters, really. I don't think there's a massive difference, or a noticeable... Fuck you. A noticeable difference in speed and all that between the characters. They all play, they're all around about the same speed. What? Oh my god, that was so bad. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, she has a low kick, she has a grappling hook. That's pretty much the main thing with her. She is a fun character to play as. I actually enjoy playing as Tawna, but and her design is pretty nice as well. It's got definitely got a unique kind of design. But yeah, the only issue that I really have with her is a low kick, because trying to break boxes, like if there's like a box that's above like a TNT or a nitro box, her kick doesn't really work to get at it. The hitbox is quite big, so it's kind of difficult to use in that regard. God, that didn't look so janky. But yeah, having a long-range ability though that's kind of stuns enemies is kind of helpful. I know I died here a few times. Motherfucker. God damn it. Talking about the level, I actually like the music here. Kind of nice. It's it's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun level. Not the And this does utilise a lot of Tawna's moveset. So there's a lot of boxes hidden in the background. Fuck, there we go. There's a lot of boxes hidden in the background, and there's lots of platforming which uses her moveset. Yeah, I fucked up there. Doing that is kind of difficult though, to be honest. Right, die, thank you. Damn. Yeah, avoid that. There we go, broken that. Now we can just break these. And we're done. Time to move on. Yeah, there's a lot of that, like jumping and then having to use the grappling hook to kind of grapple onto walls and stuff like that. There we go.
Eyes on target.
I think I'm going to end up missing 2 boxes. Look at that, 2 boxes, fuck. But there we go. Tawna is. We've completed our first level as Tawna, and we've saved everybody, and we've saved Crash and Coco. I kind of like that they've got like a, they had like a
Thank you so much. Wait, Tawna? But
you know, I kind of liked that they had like a different kind of victory screen for Tawna during this, where she kind of uses the sword to rescue Crash and Coco. That's kind of cool.
Been a long time for me.
I like that as well, that Crash was just pointing at her head and looking at her funny, and then she just kind of
What? No, nope, no.
hits him in the head.
Definitely not. So how are things in your dimension?
The usual. A bunch of evil scientists.
So yeah, I think that was also the other reason why they decided to make her an alternate dimension version, just so they can have that joke about Crash and Coco being dead in an alternate reality.
Wait, you're not coming?
Sorry, I fly solo. But
Sad face.
I'll lend a hand where I can. In fact, I already have.
So yeah, more Tawna. So yeah, there's going to be a few levels where we get to play as Tawna. But there we go. So yeah, once you unlock Tawna, basically what happens then is her levels get unlocked in earlier stages. So we now have we can now go through a Tawna level in this is the first world? Yeah, this is the first world. The second world is kind of a like a just a tutorial world, really. But yeah, and this is also gives you a bit of an explanation as to why the levels have like a why some levels have like a section where stuff kind of goes wrong. Look, can you see it? Can you see? Damn, that was well hidden. I've never seen that victory animation before, fucking hell. Alright. Yeah, time to die. Yeah, so this thing will outright kill the grappling hook will outright kill the smaller enemies. But bigger enemies will only stun them, so. There we go. Let's break all these. See, that hitbox there is surprisingly weird. It's very, you know, it's very easy to get pricked by the what's the word? The cactus there. Fuck you. Yeah, in this level we've also got a lot of these things, kind of these sharks jumping out of the sand. You have to get it on screen. There you go. Which is annoying. There we go. Oh my god, that was fortunate. There we go. Let's break all these, why not? Some more Wumpa fruit. Checkpoint. Yeah, this level is a bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah, Tom, what are you doing? Leave him, do this bit first. There we go. There you go. Another well-hidden box, which is really annoying. Fucking hell, I pulled him towards me and he exploded the TNT. What a piece of shit. Yeah, I die so many times in this stage. Yeah, that box is such a fucking pain in the arse to get to. And that is another bullshit hidden box. Jesus Christ, there's so many of these. But yeah, I don't really give a shit about 100% in this level, this game. Jump. There you go. Right. Here we go. Jump. Boom. There we go. Jump across. And then we need to jump up here. Secret gem. There we go. That one's not too bad. Let's zoom over here. There we go. And I got caught on the scenery. Fuck you. Did I not bother? Yeah, I don't think I bothered. I just was like, fuck it, let's move on. Yep, now we got more shit to deal with. Burn that. Fuck you. Jump across. Yeah, now we go into more of a factory level. There we go. And this is kind of, to be honest, this is a really fun section. What am I doing? There you go. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Can you see where it is? Can you see the box? It's right there in the background. There it is. Fuck you. That is bullshit. That is such bullshit. And one of the reasons why I hate this game so. One of the reasons why this game is a pain in the fucking ass. I don't know why I bothered to jump to that box. I should have just used the grappling hook. What am I doing? There you go. No! Tom! Box! Thank you. Alright, let's jump across. I think we're nearly done with this section. Are we? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, how it basically works is you play through a whole new section of a previously played through stage, and you get to see how the thing happens. So basically, oh, this thing opened because Tawna, and she basically was able to hold this thing backwards. So yeah, early on I would say these levels are kind of interesting and cool. As they go on though, my god. The biggest problem with the later ones is the fact that you have to play through the bit of the level you've already played through. You know, quite a bit of that level again, which makes it kind of repetitive and tedious. So yeah, for this one it's not too bad because you just do the ending bit where you're, you know, just... So you're just doing the ending bit where it's just like escaping from the robot, and yeah, there's nothing near that this time. I thought they'd at least give you something, like maybe that's where they hide the clear gem or something, but I guess not. Anyway, well shit. That went well. Alright, time to move on. So, yeah. Well, I missed that. So yeah, as the game goes on, you have to do more of the stage that you've already done, which makes it a... you know, it just makes it really tedious and fucking boring. Got it. Go. More gems. I only got 2 so far. Fuck, have I missed that many boxes? I guess I have. Oh no, there we go. There's all 3. Spin it. How many did I miss? Wow. I missed about 7. Oh well. Got 4 out of the 5. 4 out of the 6. That's not bad. Moving on. So yeah, that's the first. Yeah, and basically there are a fair few of these as you go through the game. I think each of the characters gets like 3 or 4 each. And as I say, as you go later through the game, they just take longer and longer and longer. Anyway, time for our third flashback tape. This one, I'm trying to remember. Oh, you know what? This one's pretty fun. That's annoying. I say it's pretty fun as that happens, but it is actually pretty fun. There you go. Bounce up. This one has a lot of TNTs and nitros. What am I doing? I missed that. Well, that went well. There. Missed it again. And there's the checkpoint. There we go. Let's break you. Well, I fucked up there. Yeah, this one also has these kind of puzzles where it's like you have to break the hit the exclamation point boxes in the right order, so that you don't miss any possible boxes. Yeah, let's just go. I can always destroy them in a minute. There we go. Break that. There we go. Extra life. There we go. Nice and easy. Yeah, this one I actually find really fun. This one's not super difficult. In the later stages, they do become fucking impossible. There we go. Down there. Oh, there we go. Break all the boxes. More. Let's get rid of those. Hit that. Right, so now we just need to... This one's a bit of a pacey one, so break that, break that, break that. Boom! There we go. Get to the end before the TNT catches up with you. Yeah, this one is more... Wait until all those are exploded before you head down there. And there you go, 163 or 163. We're done. Flashback tape complete. In platinum as well. Let's move on. So yeah, I think yeah, this world. So yeah, I think that's all that's left to do is the final level. I don't think there's a boss for this world, but anyway, that's going to be it for this part. Join me next time for the next part of Crash 4 when we'll be finishing the final level of the pirate world. So yeah, see you next time.